Hey everyone! So today we are actually going to be talking about cardinal directions and intermediate directions. What in the world does that mean? So, the very first question that I have for you is, have you ever used a compass? Well, if you haven't, well, you might have, because if you're a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout, then there's a possibility that you've used a compass. Or if you've gone hiking or camping, there's a possibility that you have used a compass. So, on a compass, a magnetic compass, if you've used it to find your way in a strange place, you will notice that the needle of that compass is always going to be pointing north. And the reason why it points north or up is pointing towards the North Pole. And it all has to do with gravity, and it all has to do with the magnetic fields and the ley lines on planet Earth, but that's another subject. Anyhow, so knowing where north is can always help you decide which way to go. Map makers or cartographers actually use a diagram called the compass rose to show directions on a map. And every single map always has this compass rose. Here's a little bit of history for you. On early maps, these diagrams actually looked like flowers. And so, for this reason, sailors would call this direction finding tool a compass rose because it looked like a flower. Super cool, right? Anyways, so a simple compass rose has a cross, boop, 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 or some people like to say it has right angles in it. And the points at the ends of each one of those crosses is labeled north, south, east, and west. And these four directions, those simple directions, are called the cardinal directions. However, there is a more complicated compass rose, and those actually have lines between the cardinal points. So you have your cross like this, and there's lines in here, and up here, and in between. And those lines in between are called intermediate directions, kind of like your school. You know, you're not elementary, you're not middle school, it's intermediate. So those intermediate directions are like north, east, south, east, southwest, and northwest. Those are your intermediate directions. And they are on every map because we need to know the direction we are going. So, hopefully, you understand your cardinal directions are north, south, east, and west. And your intermediate directions, those are the ones that are in between. Those are your northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Hopefully you learned something. Have a great night.